Okay, St. Brian from King 5 Evening. I can see why this movie is such a big winner with the audiences. You cry not once, but twice. It's like a great Disney movie. Um,
Thank
so,
you.
uh, Barbie, tell me about Lily.
So Lily Trevino, she is a wonderful character that I have the absolute privilege to, create and bring to life. And she's this young woman who is very lost, doesn't put herself first, has not really, has a lot of unresolved trauma that is bubbling up in a way that she can't ignore much longer. And she finds kind of unusual ways to get connection, to find a connection, and then she meets someone who has the same name as her father, kind of by accident, and then they kind of form this very sweet bond that kind of helps her get out of her shell, as well, the start of getting out of her shell.
John, I think this movie is going to be especially moving for fathers. I'm wondering if your own experience, if you used any of your own experiences in this role.
I mean, I first of all, everybody needs a Bob Trevino in their lives,
Yeah.
and I've always been looking for my Bob Trevino. My dad wasn't the best of dads, so I tried to be that for my kids, and I try to put that into Bob Trevino. This unconditionally loving and non-judgmental kind of man, which they are out there. I have friends who are like that. I've met people like that, and I've always aspired to be that. I'm not always that because I am kind of judgmental and I'm very conditional about my love. But 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 you can try, you can aspire.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, Barbie, what do you think this movie says about family?
I think this movie really starts a conversation about, where when people step away from their family, it's seen as something very bad, and that you always have to
Mhm.
fight for something, even if it's not coming from both sides. And I think this movie really gives permission to people to um, really take into account how they feel and what is bringing joy into their life. And if something is absolutely not working, it's okay to take space from it. And
Mm.
I think that people have a lot of shame and guilt with that, and this film kind of talks about how you can choose who you have around you if someone's not, bringing love and compassion into your life.
Yeah, that's such a great point, Barbie, because it's true that there is such shame or guilt, or you're guilted if you leave your family, your own family, but sometimes that family is
What we
is
can
kind of
do.
toxic,
Yeah.
and you need to find something better in life. You got to find those surrogates.
Yeah.
The performances in this movie are so great, but John, I wanted to know what was it like acting across from Barbie?
Oh my God, it was the easiest thing in the world and the best thing. This woman gives it her all. She's so present. She's so real. She's never holding back. She's never afraid of sharing. And so it was so easy to that puppy scene when she's losing it. I started to lose it because it was so raw and beautiful, and it needed to be that for that moment because it was this catalyst moment where these two people changed forever.
Oh, thank you, John. That's so sweet.
It's true. It's true.
Barbie, you've been to screenings, I assume. What does it feel like to see audiences just reduced to puddles?
It never fails to amaze me every time. Every single time we do a screening, and I walk in after, and everyone's like giving me this saddest face, just like puffy, and what's great is also people tend to like give me a hug, like I'm Lily, like they're like it's okay, and I think that's the best. But it's been wonderful. I've been hearing a lot of stories. People are relating. Think people that a lot of my friends who I've never seen cry, like come in, have been seeing it, and I'm like see this whole different version of them. So it just really is hitting people where it hurts and also where it loves.
Oh, so perfect. What a great way to. I've got to wrap up. Thank you so much. What a great movie. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Take care.